Good morning, students. Welcome back to my science online class. We were studying 7th chapter from your science book, right? The chapter is about safety and first aid. So today, let's continue the chapter. Today, we will learn about first aid, okay? So all of you open your books, page number 64. See, first aid. First aid plays an important part in our everyday life at home, at work or play. First aid plays an important role in our everyday life at home, at work or play. Everyone should learn about first aid. Everyone should learn about first aid. What is first aid? What its importance? Okay? The immediate help given to an injured person before the doctor's arrival is called first aid. Underline this sentence. This is the definition of first aid. The immediate help given to an injured person before the doctor's arrival is called first aid. In this sentence, this is the definition of first aid. The immediate help given to an injured person before the doctor's arrival is called first aid, because we can't wait for the doctor without do anything to that injured person. We have to do something to save his life before the doctor's arrival. So that immediate help given to an injured person before the doctor's arrival is known as first aid. Understand? Now say, while giving first aid, it is important to stay calm and act fast. So if you are giving first aid to someone, to that injured person, then you have to stay calm and do whatever you are doing fast. Okay? In case of cuts and wounds, if cut by anything sharp objects, okay, wash cuts with water to remove dirt. You have to wash that cuts with water to remove dirt. Then clean them with cotton soaked in an antiseptic solution. Then take a cotton and soak that in an antiseptic solution, and after that clean the cuts portion, okay, and clean that injured part. Just put a band-aid for minor cut. You can put a band-aid for minor cut. For a deep cut, tie a bandage around it to stop the blood flow. If for the deep cut, you can use a bandage around it to stop the blood flow. Okay. Now see, in case of burns, we get burns when we touch any hot object. If we touch any type of hot object, then we get burns. To soothe the pain for minor burns, dip the burnt part in cold water or hold the burnt part under running water for some time. For minor burns, if you just touch that hot object, then dip the burnt part in cold water or hold the burnt part under running water for some time. Okay, this cools the wounds and avoids a severe burn. This cools the wound and avoids a severe burn. Minor burns heal on their own. Minor burns heal on their own. No need to do special treatment. Okay, apply burn cream on the burnt area. Just apply burnt cream which is easily available, and you can apply that cream on the burnt area. This is in case of minor burns. Okay, in case of more serious burns, consult a doctor if necessary. If serious burns, major burns occur, then consult a doctor. Okay. Now say, in case of nose bleeding, in case of nose bleeds, stay calm and do not panic. If your nose bleeds, then stay calm, do not panic. Sit upright and press the nose tightly with your fingers, like that. Okay. Keep on pressing it for 5 to 10 minutes till it stops bleeding. you have to keep on pressing your nose for 5 to 10 minutes till it stops bleeding. Breathe through your mouth. So you are pressing your nose, so you can't breathe through your nose, then use mouth for breathing. Okay, bend forward to avoid swallowing the blood. In case a person faint, if a person faint, make him lie with the head lower than the body. It gives blood to his brain. If a person faints, means senseless, then make him lie with the head lower than the body. Make sure that his body is upper than the head, or head is lower than the body. It gives blood to his brain. Allow fresh air around the person and loosen his hair tight clothes if worn. Allow fresh air around the person and say to leave overcrowd from the place, and allow fresh air around the person and loosen his hair tight clothes if worn. In case of insect bite, what we have to do? It is important to remember that bees, wasps and other insects sting only when we disturb them. So they do not do anything before our disturbing. If we disturb them, then they can bite. If an insect stings, try to remove the sting with a sharp object. If an insect stings your body, then try to remove the sting with a sharp object. Now see, for instant relief, following aid should be given. Wash the area thoroughly with cold water. So you can wash the area thoroughly with cold water. Area means the insect sting area. Put a paste of baking soda and cold cream. You can put a paste of baking soda and cold cream. You mix baking soda and cold cream, and after that put in that area. Apply calamine lotion if there is itching. If you are feeling itching, then you can apply calamine lotion. Okay, poisoning is also a common kind of accident at home. Poisoning is a common kind of accident at home. Things like certain sprays, nail paints, wall paints and detergents have harmful chemicals. This can prove poisonous if we smell or swallow them. If we swallow this type of harmful chemicals, then it can prove poisonous. All such things must be kept away in a safe place. They must be kept in a safe place, out of the reach of children also. It is also important to wash our hands after using any of these things. We have to wash our hands after using these kinds of things. In case of poisoning, read and follow the instruction on the container. Before you are using that poison, then read and follow the instruction on the container. Take the person to a doctor. Carry the source that caused the poisoning with you. You can carry that things, that source for which poisoning is done with you. This will help the doctor to take the right action. Then that will be easy for the doctor to take the right action. If he see the source of your poisoning, then he can easily give you the correct medicine. Okay, and you will get rid of very soon. Now see, fact to know, nose bleeding mostly occurs in summer when the atmospheric pressure falls down. Never use a soda acid extinguisher on an electric fire, as this may give you an electric shock. Never use soda acid extinguisher on an electric fire, as this may give you an electric shock. Let us recall, by taking care most accidents can be avoided. So if we take care, then most accidents can be avoided. Prevention is better than cure. Accidents can be avoided on road by following the traffic rules. We can avoid accidents on road by following some traffic rules which we have studied in our previous classes. First aid is the quick and correct help given before a doctor arrives when someone is sick or hurt. We have already discussed about this. See word meaning: accident, unplanned incident involving injury. Antiseptic, something that prevents infection. Electric stove, an electric apparatus used for cooking, that is electric stove. Prevention, to avoid something. Synthetic, made by chemical process. Zebra crossing, a part of the road with white strips where pedestrians cross the road. Faint, feeling weak and dizzy and close to losing consciousness. These are the word meaning. So students, this is your 7th chapter. We have completed this. If you have any confusion, contact me, okay? Thank you. Have a nice day ahead.